Hey everybody, welcome back. Costa Rica Card Collector here. So we're doing a little bit different video today. I'm just showing you what kind of do here on ComC and how you can take, if you've seen the beginning flash video there, or how you could take a bunch of your, old cards that you may not personally collect or want in your PCs, some of those odd name minis and things like that, and how you can get some of the, some of the bigger name cards. Certain ways that you can use ComC for, if you want to just buy the cards on ComC to sell the cards and make money on them, or some people may want to bring some cards home for themselves. Like I bring home this Jerry Rice PSA 6. I could have got a 7. They were a little bit more expensive. I buy the card, not the grade. A friend of mine taught me that a long time, and actually a new friend of mine taught me that recently. And so here's what I did. I sent over a bunch of cards about a month and a half ago. Let me see, about a month ago, about 2 months ago. Sent in roughly about 300 some cards. You can see by the items sold there, I sold 342. What I do is I usually send a few cards, like here. This time I'm going to send this Allen Iverson card over there. That's actually a very nicely centered card too. Very good condition. I'm just going to take a look at that and see if I should grade that before I send it over. Actually, they do have a grading service that you can use, which is very useful. The two websites that I use, which is StarStock and ComC, you can actually grade your cards with those companies. You can actually see right up here the grading submission. Right there it is. So here's what I do, guys. I send over a bunch of cards that I don't collect, miscellaneous cards, refractor cards, numbered cards. Here's a great example here. This is a beautiful card here, a DeAndre Hunter. Sorry about that. Sorry I botched your name there, sir. So, I'll send over a bunch of cards like that. Of course, he's a great player. I actually collect his cards right now, but I don't collect that card. Got a bunch of, oddball cards, you would say. So I send those over and I group them up in a group. I haven't used this site much, but I just use for basically buying and selling. Recently, I bought a few cards here. I bought some Kevin Porter Jr. cards. I heard he's going to be called up and start playing next week. He's a very electrifying player. He's very exciting to watch. And I like players like that. So I'm a Cavaliers fan. He used to be a Cavaliers player, so picked up some of his cards. So there's this promotion manager thing here. So here's how I use the site. I'm not there to individually sell the cards one at a time. Of course, I do sell some of the cards one at a time, and some of the cards I didn't put in these groups to sell one at a time to actually make a little bit more money, but I put a few cards in every group. So you see I sold one group 150, another group 275, and another group for $90 there. So what did that do for me? That gave me the option to go in and get the money right after I sold all that stuff. I sold 342 items, total sales $834. I used, let's see if it shows up on here, 659 of my store credit on February 26th to send the cards over to me. And let me pull the screen away here, and I want to show you guys what I got. Sorry about the background there. That was holding up the tablet. And actually shot another video, and everything fell off the table. So I bring home these 3 cards here. LeBron James Upper Deck Rookie Exclusives card, number 1 in a PSA 8 slab. Beautiful card to add to anybody's collection. This Jerry Rice PSA 6. Another beautiful card. I think it's pretty decently centered, guys. It's a little bit off. You'll see on the next card that I selected is completely off-centered. But I love the card. This was, and I got the BVG. This is one of the thick BVG slabs. So when they started out, they were doing a good job with grading the vintage cards, and you can actually see it's inside some plastic inside the casing there. So it actually protects the older cards. So back in the day when I was collecting, I know a lot of people don't look good at the BVG case. This is going to go in my collection for a long time, so it'll probably never come out. I love the card. 2 of the best players in baseball ever. on the same card. And I picked up some of these, and we're going to send these ones actually over to Star Stock to see if we can get some A's on these. And these actually look pretty darn good, guys. Actually, when I was looking on ComC, I went and selected some that actually looked the best and looked like they had the best centering. So we'll see how we do with these. See if I'm going to send these over in another video. Of course, it's going to take a long time to get these loaded up. But we're going to see if we're going to get some A's off of those. And a couple more cards that I like. You know, just wanted to bring some more cards home, actually to see what the quality of the cards were. And these are actually some really nice cards, guys, that you can get from there. So, get this ugly background out of the way here for you guys and bring over the tablet here again. I wanted to show you. I actually think that there are some deals that we can find on... I hope that doesn't fall over. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. here that I was looking at. And I'm looking at them at $14 sold on eBay. I think these are sold. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, sold auctions. There's actually here some for 14, some for 10. So when I pulled the trigger last night on a couple of those for 10 bucks, I think I bought some out. Here it is, right here in my dashboard. I picked up his Prism last night for 10 bucks. And I selected one that was pretty well centered too there. You can see it looks pretty good. Up and down, left to right. So, of course, there's a little fuzz on those cards and stuff like that. For $10, this guy lights it up when he comes back out next week. I'm going to make a few bucks off of that. So, I actually picked up a couple other of his cards here too. I like this one here, this pink one. Check that out. For like, I don't know, $6 or $7. Whoever sold me that last night, I made an offer. Thanks very much. And I took this one. I was going to buy one cheaper for $13, but I picked this one. The fella took my offer, and it looked like it was in better condition than the other one. So, I think about 3 or 4 cards, and I got an offer in on a couple more. I got some money tied up over here. Not in on this site to make money on this site. Kind of the site that I want to try and make a few bucks on is the Star Stock account, but I'm actually been making a few bucks here on this account. So I picked up this Joel Embiid card the other day, and I picked it up for $83. I wanted to wait and sell it for more money, but it actually sold for $95. I don't know. I always buy a card and list the card. It doesn't show up. I always buy the card and list the card again. So I made 12 bucks. I think they take $1 or something when you sell the card. So, did it kill me I bought it and sold it. I had $100 on my account. I bought the card, sold the card. I had another $12 on my account. So technically I got one of these cards down here for free that I bought. So that's how I roll, guys. So I just wanted to help you out a little bit and how to get some of these nice cards into your collection. With, say, everybody that's a collector has cards. You've opened packs. You may have cards that I like to keep a tight collection and not have like a whole bunch of guys that I PC. So a bunch of guys that I don't collect. I know there's thousands of collectors out there that might be looking for that card. So send them back out in the wild and let everybody get the cards they want. ComC is a great way to use it, guys. Everybody have a beautiful day out there. And stay safe, as we always say from Costa Rica. And we'll see you on the next video, guys. We're going to drop a beautiful Star Stock video coming up here on some great things that I've been finding where we can make actually quite a bit of money. In just a few days, you can actually do it. There's players that and I've been following it, as soon as something is said about the player in the news, the price goes up on the player in Star Stock. So we're going to talk about that in the next video coming out in a few days, guys. I'll talk to you then, and take care and stay safe. See you on the next one.